Good afternoon, you lovely, fantastic people of YouTube. Wildman Moose, welcome back with another vloggy episode of wild camping antics from myself. So, I'm out today. It's a Sunday, and it is a really fantastic day. I am in Dartmoor. I'm at the base of Spin Your Round. I'm at the base of King's Tor. So, got lovely little water source. This is where I'm going to pitch up my tent for tonight. There's a bit of wind coming this way. Temperature's probably about 15 degrees, something like that. So it's not too hot and it's not too cold, but it is a nice day. But as you all know, people who are familiar with Dartmoor, that can change at any minute. But weather report tonight is meant to be clear and no rain, and the wind's probably going to pick up a little bit. So I'm going to get set up and I'll bring you back in a second. Rightio folks, welcome back. I've managed to get set up in the tent. As you can probably tell, this one isn't a mainstream branded tent, but I got it for a couple of reasons. The first one is it's got a double vestibule on it. So this vestibule, you can put two poles up and create a porch. And if we walk round, you've got another entrance and mini vestibule there. The guy lines on it, I've changed that for Galert ones. These are so much more better quality, so I've just changed it for that. But for the price of this Forsat 2-person freestanding tent, you can't beat it. I'm really happy with it. Goes up really quick. It is an inner pitch first, but if you might have caught the time lapse, it's literally just two poles over, clip the inner in, and then the fly sheet actually clips into each corner, which is good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a well-deserved chill out with a drink, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to get some water because I haven't carried any with me in, knowing that I've got this to filter from, which is lovely stream. So thanks for staying along. Sorry about the jittery camera work. I've got a massive tripod, and I'll bring you back. Cheers. Right guys, I've just filtered some water. and I've got one of these G-Knock bags. They're absolutely brilliant because of that wide head. Those sort of squeeze bags, as you well know, are a pain in the backside to fill up. With that, that's full in like 5 seconds. So what I've done, I've hooked it on the tripod, and then basically I've got it running on the Sawyer down into the bottle. So I should have a litre of water in next to no time at all. So yeah, that's G-Knock Outdoors. That's a 3 litre bottle, that one. Don't get me wrong, they're quite pricey, but I'm just so had enough of those Sawyer bags because they're just a nightmare to fill out, and I just can't stand standing there just like doing this, then blowing the bag and then doing that. With that thing, that is absolutely mint. So I'm loving my time out at the minute. Don't get me wrong, I keep getting hounded by hordes of hikers, but there's no wild camping at the minute apart from me, which is good. I mean, it is a Sunday and people got work tomorrow, so I'm going to carry on enjoying my evening. And before I do that, you probably see my my bag tucking out there. That's in that other vestibule. So as you know, my bag's a juggernaut, and that goes in there absolutely no problem. So to be fair, for once I think I've actually got pretty much a tidy camp. So I will bring you back when more follows. Cheers. I've settled down now, guys. At this moment in time, the hikers have seemed to cut it a little bit short. But yeah, I've got my little table height Trangia, my gas stove, got my little Bluetooth speaker, got the Amazon pad for later to watch a couple of films. As you well know, I like to go over comfortable, but that's my choice. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I hope everybody's doing great and hoping under this cracking climate. I hope everyone's trying to get out and do a bit of this, because this is what it's all about, isn't it? I can certainly feel the temperature dropping, but that's to be expected this time of year. And I think we're in for a bit of darkness about 7 o'clock, so I'm going to carry on chilling and enjoying the short amount of hours that I've got to do this great hobby. So stay with me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. We'll probably do some cooking and coffees and stuff, and then we'll see if we can bring it back when it's a bit darker, depending. So stay with me. Cheers. Oh. Hello, people. Oh. Time for a coffee, I think. Got the Trangia stove, obviously that's my go-to. I don't use anything else now. This is it's my best one, but what I've actually done is I've opted for the gas burner adapter. It's not the original Trangia one, because as people are aware, it's like 60 odd quid. So this one, which fits the Trangia, you can get I think it's called the Go Systems, something like that, and I think it's about 14 quid, something like that. I could be wrong, it might have gone up in price since then. But yeah, I've got the old kettle on, and this ain't going to be taking too long. I mean, it's starting to go already, but yeah. So also done away with the 3-in-1s. I can't cope with them anymore. it's just rough, so I'm pulling out all stops, and we've just got some we'll go with some Marvel and just some instant coffee, some good stuff. That's going to go in. And then we got the old sachets. And just as I've done that, the kettle's doing a blaze. So that's ready now. Turn that off. Oh, I love this thing. Yeah, as you can tell, guys, got the old downy on now because temperature's kicking in, and now I feel good. Now I'm gonna have this. Comfortable camping, love it. Cheers, guys. Oh. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Sunset I did is absolutely fantastic up here. Wind is gone completely, which is a massive thing. Moon's coming out over there, nice and bright. So, grub time. So, we go nice and simple today. Let's fire this up. What we've got is just something really simple, just 2 cans of tomato soup. Obviously, temperature's getting a bit colder. And that ring pulse decided to die. Oh. Sorry guys, take 2, that ring died, so I had to get my knife out and cut the top of that can off. Right. So yeah, what I've got is just some tomato soup in there, just to obviously keep the temperature up. And then, just to give it a bit more heartiness, I've got some pasta pre-cooked and bacon just vac sealed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just chuck that in there to warm through, and then we should have ourselves a bit of a hearty warm meal to keep us going for the evening. Get the all open right for that one. Starting to roll through now. Good evening, folks. I've now retired inside the tent, so I've had a cracking evening. Weather is absolutely mint, there's no wind, but I'm quite confident if there was, this tent would be alright anyway. Yeah, I'm really happy with this tent. Good thing is as well, when you set up, it's about 1.2 metres high, so I'm 5'11", and I can sit up in this tent and still have a bit of room on the top, which is cracking great. So I'm going to watch a couple of films and chill out and relax, which is what you're meant to do. So yeah, see you in the morning. Well, good morning, you lovely people, and what a different tale of the tape it is this morning. Fog, obviously not even forecast, but a mist. It's a bit damp this morning as well. So yeah, it's a lot different than it was last night, thinking it was going to be clear and everything, but yeah, I didn't sleep the greatest, but that's because there's cows located in the other field, and they're just like talking to each other all night, and it was done my head in. But I certainly wouldn't, I didn't go cold or anything. Just, again, you have the right stuff and you just don't get cold. So yeah, that's all good. So I'm going to get a well-deserved brew on now, and a bit of scrambling. I'm going to start packing up and getting on. See you tomorrow. Right, guys, I'm just going to get the old breakfast on now. So just got just a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan just to stop the bit sticking, and people who see my vids before know I use this quite a bit, which is just pre-cooked sausages and bacon vac sealed, because I don't use a all day breakfast because they're not great. So I'm just going to chuck that in there a minute, warm through. Rubbish. Still the big thing and leave no trace, that's what we're doing. Take the rubbish home with you. Just turn that down a little bit. Yeah, total change in the weather, completely out of left field, but people who've been here before, they know what Dartmoor's like. The weather's just so unpredictable, but at the end of the day, adds a bit to the atmosphere. I'm not complaining. Right, in goes my beanage. Well impressed with this this gas adapter for this Trangia. Just for me now, it's got like a complete all-round purpose. So you've got the windshield, so you're not losing heat. You've got the gas for speed, and then you've just got the versatility of it all, really. So I mean, if I chose to, I could use a spirit burner on it. So it's just got so many uses and advantages. And yeah, you know, some people would argue and say it's a bit bulky. It is by no means a hiking special, but yeah, when you're like me and you're a bit of a comfort camper, is absolutely spanking ideal. So I'm going to finish this off, guys, and then I'm going to start packing up and hopefully heading on. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys, I'm all packed up now. Took it nice and steady. Still got a lot of fog. That's obviously where I was. That's my bag of rubbish. There's my bag ready. Sun's just trying to brighten up through, but it's no chance of that happening yet. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one. Cheers.